Hello and welcome everyone, Ragnarok here with a new Total War Rome 2 campaign. We are going to be playing as Rome. I just want to sit back, have some fun, so guys relax and enjoy. I think we're going to play as the host of Junia, mainly because I like the agrarian wisdom, plus 30% wealth from agricultural buildings. The other ones, this minus 50% upkeep for all auxiliary troops. This one is good too, but that one, do more of a theme campaign, I think, and use more of the auxiliary troops. Whereas, I mean, the legionaries. How can you not use the legionaries when you're playing as Rome? They're just so damn good. House of Julia, Romanization plus 6 to cultural aversion is okay, I guess, and the barbarian subduers is meh, whatever. But yeah, I typically like to build a lot of farms during my campaigns, so that's why we're going to go with the agrarian wisdom. Good God, butchering the pronunciations of words. Sorry, it's early-ish in the morning here for me, and I can't pronounce things for the life of me at the best of times. Anyway. Perhaps blessed by the goddess Juno, for whom the month of June is named, the Junii are one of the most respectable families in Rome. This reputation rests on the labors of Lucius Junius Brutus, who drove out the last Roman king, Tarquinius Superbus. Should we read this? I guess I'll read this for you guys, whatever. Rome will rule the world. It is her destiny and always has been. Claiming a line of descent back to Heracles, Romans are not lacking in civic pride. Romans are not lacking in fierceness. Their city was founded by Romulus and Remus, twins raised by a wolf. Their armies may have been beaten, but they have always dragged themselves back into any fight and battled on. And now, surrounded by rivals and potential enemies, Rome faces challenges at every turn. He who rules in Rome can rule the world, but only through the glory of conquest. Alright, this is a really good trait. The marching orders plus 15% movement range for all armies. Anytime you can extend that movement range is freaking fantastic. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah, if you're wondering about goals and things like that for the campaign, I'm not sure, to be honest. Just want to sit back, have some fun, and get back to putting up daily videos for the channel and just get you guys some new and fresh content. So I know Rome 2 is not exactly the newest Total War franchise, but from what I can tell, most of the big YouTubers, none of them are really covering Rome 2 right now, so maybe it's an opportunity for me to get a little bit more traction, perhaps.
With the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Roma. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Alright, good stuff. So episodes are going to be, each part is going to be around an hour long, I think. I think that's a good good number for Let's Plays for Total War. Just an hour seems not too little and not too much. I think it's, I don't know, it should be just about right. But if you're wondering why I'm not streaming the series, it's just that, you know, I do want to get back to streaming, but I've got to come up with a proper schedule for for streaming and just work on and just attracting a bigger audience for the streams, because I mean, not a lot of people came out for the streams. I mean, the videos still did okay after the streams, but it just doesn't really make sense for me to stream if you guys are, if we don't have like a consistent time for the streams, basically. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? It's been a while since I've played Rome 2, so you have to bear with me with the political system here. which is going to be more tedious than anything, I think. But I don't know. It's not too bad to manage. There's plenty of ways where we can manage these things. But yeah, it'll take me a little bit of time. Anyway, we are protected for quite a while. I think the first 20 turns, so we don't really have to worry about that. Just keep an eye on it and just see if we can get it managed a little bit. In the meantime, try and see if we can get our economy rolling a little bit and expand as well. So what I'm thinking generally to start things off, obviously we're only at war, I believe, with the Etruscan League starting off, so we want to capture this territory and get rid of them, and then I think I want to expand north and then east into this area. I believe the auxiliaries over here, we can get the Germanic bows, which are almost as good as the Syrian archers. Or, I mean, arguably they could be better. Just the Syrian archers are better armored, but I think the Germanic bows, they can hide better, and they have a faster rate of fire. So you could argue that the Germanic bows are better, but it depends on what you're looking for. The armor obviously does help out, but I mean, the difference to me is somewhat negligible since the Germanic bows are closer in access for us. I think we'll get those first. I mean, we're basically going to be going with early game armies, and then we'll be rushing to well, as quickly as possible to get our late game armies, which are going to be consisting of Praetorians, obviously. I don't understand why they put the armored legionaries in. I feel like the Praetorians should be in the tier 4 barracks and the armored legionaries should be in the tier 3 barracks, but it's just one of the little weird things with Rome 2. Same thing with this, the auxiliary garrison here, like going to level 4 is pretty much pointless. You just get a reduction in mercenary hiring costs. Yeah, that's the only thing, the only additional bonus you get the same in garrison. Anyway, I don't know why I'm getting into that, but yeah, we'll be going with early game armies initially, just probably Hastati, and what I want to research right away is the workshop. And then once we get the workshop done, then we'll start working on our philosophy text. I think just anything we can do to increase our research. Though I do want to get the aqueduct, so maybe we'll go for this first, just to get our growth going a little bit. And then we'll focus on research. So reason I want that workshop obviously is just to get the ballistas right away. Ballistas are fairly reasonably priced even in the early game, and they will be really helpful to start off. What kind of garrison do they have over here?
Is an honor to serve Rome.
Yeah, I don't really want to keep a fleet because they are a little bit expensive. However, I do want to take this settlement as quickly as possible. Italian cavalry, Italian spearmen, levy slingers. I wonder what it's going to take for us to be able to take that. How many of these units is it's gonna require? That is the question. And then probably once we take that, we can disband the fleet. But anyway, let's enough of me rambling and going on.
The road again.
Let's just get to work and get some action done.
Can I be of more
Take some
assistance?
territory.
We hunger for battle.
How may I serve you?
Let's take a look at what's up here.
I shall rest a while.
Alright, I don't think these guys are gonna stand and fight. No.
Make haste, men.
I
Ready
don't
for
know.
orders.
Yeah, we should get rid of that army. I just don't want to use up all of our movement. This guy even in our political party. Elias Lebo. Let me just actually take a look at that. House of Julia. Oh, this guy's in charge of a fleet. Alright, let's switch this with Brutus. General. I hope this doesn't Cornelius Scipio, where is Brutus? Ah, there he is. Hope this doesn't affect our movement range. Okay, it doesn't. We should still have enough to take the this is a problem with Rome too. Just the temptation to auto-resolve every single battle. I don't think there's a whole lot of point of us fighting that one. That one was going to be really easy. We'll fight the settlement. Oh, actually took a lot more damage than I was expecting we would. I think for the most part we'll be releasing captives. I don't think it really matters too much. Ah, son of a bitch, it did use up all of our movement. Son of a bitch. Alright. We'll go down the strategist line and just increase his movement. Let's force march back to our own territory. We'll take the settlement next turn. Force march back here just so we get some replenishment on these guys. That makes a huge difference. And then you, sir, just scout around a bit. Just make sure there's nothing up here. Oh, I actually didn't reveal anything there. So we'll pick up a few of these guys. I don't like doing this, but it's easier than... I mean, we need to get rid of the Etruscan League, so... I don't know if that'll be enough. 8 units. I mean, it's not like it's a very strong garrison. That Italian cavalry could mess us up pretty bad. Italian spearmen. Slingers. Probably recruit again next turn, and then that should be good. Alright, so what are we going to build here? We should actually be recruiting troops as well. Down here in the south. Don't think we need this guy right now. So I'm actually going to disband him for the time being. Diplomacy. Is there anybody we can work with here?
We surely have much to discuss and perhaps much to agree.
Alright, looks like diplomacy, there's not going to be much we can do. Starting off. Oh, no. Alright, that's fine, we'll just leave it for now. Should do a little bit of building though.
We must refuse you.
Getting a huge bonus for our faction here. Crazy. I think I'm gonna leave this spot for now because probably we'll use that for the to recruit our ballista. We'll build the workshop there, but then we'll get rid of the workshop soon afterwards. The big decision here with the settlements is whether to do Garrison Colonia or Civil Colonia. I usually like to go with Garrison just to get just a couple extra troops in there. I mean, the only real difference is that you get two well, I guess you get 2 Hastati and you get 2 Velites instead of the levies. But I think we'll be building more than likely a barracks in every one of our cities, which boosts up the garrison as is. And I don't think having the extra cash for the civil colonia should actually work out better for us. So I think we'll go with civil in this campaign, but we'll be more than likely building a field of Mars in every territory. I will leave that for now. I'm gonna get rid of this because I feel like we don't need it there because of the massive bonus we're getting for public order. I think we get +10 because we're a republic. Now, I don't know what the other +6 is, but anyway, public order. Okay, right now we're now out of cash. We're actually not going to be able to recruit any troops, which is fine.
Fleet reporting. Ready for
We'll work on that next turn. So I think we're good to end the turn here. It doesn't seem like there's really anything else for us to do.
I will see you trampled beneath a
Oh,
herd of
great.
stampeding
Carthage.
elephants.
Already.
Oh, the
Turn
joy.
1. Well, that means we are going to have to focus on the south a little bit. I may have to delay moving into the east. It's not crucial that we get over there to unlock those Germanic bows right away. I think we'll be able to make do perfectly fine with artillery. Artillery initially. The question is how much artillery are we going to use? So go with that there. Now let's get up here and
you there. Get to work.
take this. Actually, let's do a little bit of
At your service.
scouting first. Come around this way.
As a shadow.
Actually, you know what I should have done with our spy here is have actually deployed her to. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. At least they're not recruiting. So we'll try and take that settlement next turn with our fleet. Actually, let's... I want to swing around this way, just do a little bit of scouting. Fuck me. The line of sight is pretty damn low, I guess. We didn't really reveal anything on the map there. We're still in the same sea zone, so we can still recruit there, so that's fine.
Commander, we take this settlement for Rome.
All right, we'll fight this one, even though we really don't have to. This is the major problem with Rome 2, is that the auto resolve is completely broken. But I don't know. I enjoy fighting the battles, but you guys can let me know in the comments what you would prefer. If you want me to try and blast through the campaign auto-resolving, if you'd rather me fight majority of the battles. I mean, I'm obviously gonna auto-resolve some of the battles, but if you guys want to see me auto-resolve almost all of them, let me know. Or if you'd rather see me fight most of the battles, just let me know in the comments. I think we'll start off on the hill here and come down this way, so we have at least like sort of like the high ground. I will leave you out of the fighting, I guess, since you're a little bit damaged. And probably won't use you in the fighting.
We await orders.
I look around and I am proud to be your general. Any soldier would
Alright, let's get to it.
General,
Ride out.
They're actually sallying out. Up against here, slingers, mob, more slingers. We've got the Italian cavalry. You actually.
Riders at the
ready
double.
and waiting. Astati! Double time!
Orders.
Melee infantry ready! Quick march! Orders!
Yes.
Double time!
Shit.
Ready! Commander! Astati!
Oh, that was bad.
Velites! Brave
Alright, well,
Romans
clearly,
to a
I
man!
need a little practice here, as it is.
Proud Roman.
Guys come around. Thing I hate about the bodyguard for the Roman generals is that they're so damn small. Let's get out to the flanks here. Fuck's sake, I'm having some trouble with the controls are a little clunky here. Actually, you come help out with this, because he's guys get in position there. Should be able to shoot into their backs. Yeah, fuck. Hate formations attack. Just forget to turn it off. He hasn't lost anyone yet. Guys come down here too. Alright, well this was good that we fought it because giving me a little bit of practice with the controls to refresh myself with Rome 2 a little bit here. Yeah. Controls seem a little bit stickier than Warhammer. I guess really iron things out with the controls in Warhammer. The interface, everything is top notch in Warhammer. Alright, good stuff. Well, it felt like it was worse than that. 131, I guess, is acceptable casualties. But we won't be using, it's very unlikely that I'll be using these missile infantry once we get going. Be replacing them basically with the ballista. All right, that's good. Good stuff. Consolidate this province next turn, and we're gonna send our scout down this way and just keep an eye on Carthage, which is gonna be a major pain in the ass initially. But at the same time, if we can get rid of Carthage early. That would be good too. Oh, and a lot of these provinces down here in Africa are very valuable, so I will start working on that. With the formidable fighters, we really should be recruiting more troops. Let's see what we got for our diplomacy. Do want to
friend and speak. We surely have much to discuss and perhaps much to agree.
Get some building done though as well.
Greetings.
It's important.
We
Get
are
our
civilized
economy.
folk.
All right, good.
My
Athens.
people will fight.
Non-aggression.
Welcome.
Get trade with you
In a
guys.
spirit
That would be great. Not yet,
I have
but
listened and
at
considered.
least we've got
Enter, friend, and speak.
non-aggression. We'll just try and get some non-aggression with some of these guys early, so that
I am here to
we don't have to
listen
worry
if
as
you-
much about them randomly declaring war on us. Alright, now we do need to get you married. How much gravitas does he have right now? 40. Seek spouse. If we were to marry him to one of them, that would help things out, I think. Need to get both of them married. I'll just leave it for now. Well, we'll see if we can arrange a political marriage later on. Son of a bitch, we're not gonna have enough movement to get over there next turn. Alright, that's okay, I suppose. Should do some more recruiting of troops here. Son of a bitch, we can really load up. Yeah, alright, that'll be fine. Tax rate, you know what, we might want to actually boost up the tax rate a little bit. And see if we can take that with with this force next turn. Minus 20 conquest. Alright, minus 3 down here. We'll want to change these over to harbors, I think. But for now, we'll just leave them. Funds are going to be tight initially, but once we get going, we should have a little bit more money to spare.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not proposing marriage now, am I? There will be no Harridan mothers-in-law.
Thing is, I'm gonna want to take this entire province, but I'm dealing with Syracuse right away. We don't want to compile. We don't want to pile up with too many enemies to start things off. So I guess I'll take the non-aggression for now with Syracuse, and then we'll sort them out later on. Alright, well, we should still have enough movement if we just stay there for now. We can go into encamp. Let's get a little bit more replenishment. I think I'm going to wait till next turn to recruit more troops because they should have enough. These guys, okay, they are recruiting troops now. Alright, so we're going to try and attempt that. I guess I should do that first. I'm not sure if this is how well this is going to work. How many units? 120? I don't know what kind of unit he has. Yeah, this is going to be our only real opportunity to be able to do this. Yeah, it's the odds are not good, and not good at all. But okay, cavalry units. All right, well let's take a look. I mean, what do we got to lose? Actually, just check if there are any mercenaries. Okay. This could be the difference between victory and defeat here. Those extra axes.
Set up a blockade.
Alright, I definitely think this is a possibility. Because they don't have a lot of melee infantry. We're just going to be really, really careful with our... With their cavalry, I think. But I think our levies should be able to take on the slingers. Do we want to land over here or over here? I think over here is probably better. Probably fine. Let me take a look here.
Proud Romans all.
I think what I'm gonna try and do
Jupiter gives us strength. Support ships at your command.
is if we land our axes over here, that should draw them out towards us, and that way we can maybe pick off their cavalry without. I would imagine they're gonna land those skirmishers. Should allow us to pick off their cavalry without actually landing on the ground. At least that's what I'm kind of hoping. You guys line up there. Just out of the way. Let's line up here. So what we're gonna try. And you can prepare to land over there. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we'll draw them out here. Which does not seem like it is the case. Alright. Well, I suppose in that case we're just gonna have to land everyone and just see if we can make this work somehow. I mean, we do have a lot of... Okay. Here they come. Now they're coming.
Ready for orders. Quick march.
We have a lot of javelins, so... Possibility of taking their cavalry out.
Levies. Double time. Brave Romans to a man.
Should be a pretty good possibility. I was kind of hoping that they would separate. Ah, man. A lot of cavalry, though. I was really hoping that they would come after us.
General.
You have Testudo.
Illyrians.
You guys don't look like you're gonna be terribly useful. Damn, I should have maybe stayed in the water, as we could have fuck. Okay, we could be picking these guys off here a little bit. Alright, let's move forward a little bit and see what happens here.
By your command. General.
I'm gonna put you in Testudo.
Attack. Form Testudo.
Out on the
Ready
flanks
and
here.
waiting. Sons of Mars. Warriors. Levies. Double time. Orders. Rome is mother to us all. Dominate. Commander. Ready and waiting. Orders. General. Levies.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Now! Missile infantry! Ready! Hold, Romans all! Missile infantry at your command! At the double! Levies! Romans, ready for duty! Ready and waiting! General!
Not taking any damage there. These guys are gonna go down quick. That's okay. You guys should be able to outrun that mob. We really need to shut down their. Wait, did we? I think we took out their cavalry there. All right, the thing we need to do now is we need to shut down their slingers, I think, and then we should be able to kite most of the rest of their units. Ah, shit. You just get back into Testudo. Levies and there's yeah.
Ready and waiting. We await your command.
Yeah, we can get rid of their ranged units. I think we'll have a chance here. Noble cavalry, fuck me. The big problem I think we're gonna run into is that we're not gonna have enough ammunition to get this done.
Jupiter gives us General.
You out of ammunition already?
Now. Ready and waiting. Brave Romans to a man. Principes. Levies. Fire on the enemy. Missile infantry at your command. Levies.
Come around here.
General. Principes. Sons of Mars.
I guess hold your fire. We need to save some ammunition to deal with their.
Levies. Guard. Missiles ready and waiting. Ready yourselves. Forward.
Deal with you guys in combat here.
Orders.
Oh shit, these guys came back.
General! Commander!
Yeah, I just don't think we're gonna have enough. If we had archers here, I think this would have been a possibility, but the fact that we don't have archers, I think, is a big problem.
Romans ready for duty. Missile infantry at your command.
Alright, you guys pull out of there.
Armies!
Yeah, the fact that we don't have enough ammunition
Your orders?
is the big issue.
Armies!
I think we'll use up the rest of our ammunition and then
General!
I was gonna say withdraw, but we're just gonna end up recruiting troops.
Missiles ready and waiting. Sons of Mars! Lilies! Quick march! Missile infantry! Lilies! Commander!
These skirmishers, you guys should be able to take them on in combat. Don't waste your ammo on them.
Ready and waiting. Hack them down! Your orders!
Guys, deal with those slingers. Don't know if he's gonna be able to beat those
Missile infantry at
Italian
your command.
spearmen. Yeah, I think if we had archers here instead of the
Proud Romans all!
levies, I think we could definitely get this done.
Wait on my
Alright, you guys get over here and need to throw into their flanks.
Missiles awaiting targets!
Fuck, here comes those noble cavalry.
Jupiter gives
Yeah,
us strength!
I think we're winning here.
Levies! Fire! At the double! Waiting! Sons of Mars!
Throw into those spears.
Levies! Now! General! As you command! Sons of Mars!
I'm using to those fucking slingers.
Lilies! Jupiter gives us strength! Lilies! Charge!
Actually, just
Double time!
hold up.
Missiles ready and waiting! Brave Romans!
Tell me you got out of ammunition. Yeah, see, this is the problem. We just don't have enough ammunition for this.
Lilies! Advance! Your orders!
Well, this is unfortunate. I mean, it was a bit of a gamble to do this.
Lilies! At speed!
But there's no way we're going to be able to beat those noble cavalry. That's the problem.
At speed!
Certainly these slingers. Our Principes should be able to take them on, but yeah, I just don't see how we're going to be able to beat the
Missile infantry!
noble cavalry.
Principes! Extempo!
Alright, let's just speed it along a little bit. Not going to be able to catch them. It's ridiculous. I mean, if he charged into these guys, he'd pretty much wipe them out right now, which I guess he's finally gonna do. We lost a few in that. Yeah, that's just a little bit more ammunition, and maybe we could have taken them down. But I didn't exactly fight it the best, but came pretty close. Just not enough in the end. Which is too bad. But we'll have to send an army over here eventually. I think I'm gonna disband the fleet now. just to save some cash for us. That doesn't matter really who we put in charge. We're gonna disband it. I don't think there's any point in keeping it. I mean, we could keep it to escort a fleet over here, but I'm just gonna disband it. Yeah, that's too bad that we're not gonna stop them from recruiting, but that's gonna be their last settlement. So more than likely we'll bring an army over here and then push down this way, land over there, because this force shouldn't have too much difficulty taking on whatever they put together over there. Right, anyway, so we'll leave that for now. Only takes one. Yeah, we can afford that. Takes 3. Go with food there. That built. Good for now. Alright, moving on. Oh, I forgot about our spy. Carthage is on the move. Should maybe start building a second army there in the south, just to address that situation. Alright, Ambassadors of Atlas. Is this a fleet or an army? I can't tell. Not sure.
What do you wish of me? Treading the
Around this way. See where queues. Let's see if we can get military access.
Hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the.
Okay, good.
You speak with wisdom and grace.
Enter, friend, and speak. Wish.
Athens.
Athena give you wisdom.
They're up
so
for
that you
trade. Perfect.
I must accept. Although
We'll help our income a little bit.
Enter, friend.
Already tried to.
Well met, friend. Satan.
Prefer to get as many non-aggression acts as we can starting off, so we don't end up in a lot of random
We
wars.
will gladly listen to your offers.
Alright, that seems good for now. We don't have a lot of coin to work with here. I'd like to get these converted. I guess that converted. Alright, let's get over here
Ready for orders.
and take this.
Let them cower. The way is blocked. We take this settlement for Rome.
Just gonna auto-resolve this one.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, good stuff. One more turn for our attack. What do we get from... Oh, we can get some actual cavalry. With the Principes as well. Some additional campaign movement, sir. think we will start raising an army here in Neapolis. Just get a little bit of a bonus for our public order to start off here. Oh, this is all considered one province. Okay, I got you. I was thinking this was a separate province. Alright, very interesting. Yeah, I think Neapolis is the spot where we'll... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, man. You know, that is something I should have paid attention to and switched him out to one of our political rivals. Oh, sweet mother. Expansionist. Hates Greeks. Caracol. Well, that is just really unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention there. Do we have anyone from our own house here? Cornelia, Julia, Papara, Cornelia, Junia. Alright. Alright, let's reinstate the legacy here.
At your command. Call this a garrison.
Start recruiting.
Are you ready to serve
From Hastati. Wow, we can really recruit armies quickly, eh? Of a bitch. Should be a good start. Do obviously want to do some building, but it's important we get the numbers up, especially since we're at war with Carthage also, and we'll want to get over here, sort that out as quickly as possible. Alright, they've changed their minds by the looks of things. Alright, good stuff. Alright, research is completed. So, what did I say we wanted to do next? We want to get the growth building going. We'll work towards that so we can start building some aqueducts. And then after that we go full blast on the philosophy.
How can I be of assistance?
Take a look at what we got over here.
I serve only Rome. At your service.
Alright, so let's get that built and let's build our workshop.
At your command.
Oh my, look at this. They're putting their full stack very, very quickly, which means we're going to have to do the same. Public order is great in Rome. Down here it's not so good. We're gonna expand here. We'll build that. Now we've got quite a bit of food. Start off. Back here to Rome.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
I'm gonna get rid of these guys because we'll be be recruiting artillery very soon.
Ready for battle.
Returns. Just wondering if we should bother with cavalry in our early game armies, or if we should wait till our late game armies for cavalry. Because the cavalry is pretty mediocre in the early games.
Commander. Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Ready for orders. We hunger.
I'm just wondering how much artillery we should actually recruit.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome. Commander. Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Yeah, public order, big problem down here. Big problem. Turn the taxes off. Get rid of it completely. Oh, that doesn't affect our what? Yeah. We'll keep the taxes off here for now, just so we don't have to. With that, I just have to remember to turn them back on later on. All right. So basically, I think we'll wait for those artillery pieces, and then we can move forward and get rid of the Etruscan League. With 2 full stacks, we shouldn't really have too much trouble taking some territory. All right, good stuff.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Just wondering how many artillery pieces I want to put in each army, though. Typically, I just go with 4 artillery pieces. I was thinking we might go with a little bit more than that. Maybe go with 6.
At your command.
Since we're not going to be using cavalry.
At your command.
Actually, I have +7 there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of extra coin. I think we can actually afford build these. One of these. That should be safer over here at Arminium. We'll increase our wealth a little bit. Yeah, I'll take some time and look at this and how we're gonna want to sort this out. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this guy. Well, actually, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Need to get you married. That's fine. Read rumors. And diplomat. Secure promotion. Oh, we can't secure a promotion for you. Their political marriage here. Educate, their heir, adopt. Flirt. Political marriage. Range of marriage between the ruling party and one of its rivals. +2 for 4 turns for spouse's party. Party's loyalty has to be at least 10. Target must have less gravitas than infiltrator. Initiator. Infiltrator. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's just better if we just get you married right away. Start getting you some children. Sure, why not?
Our joint enemies would tremble if we were your allies. Your strength, our wisdom, together would achieve great things.
Fuck, I don't know. Want a defensive alliance with them? Willing to pay us for it. I'll take it for now, I guess. Alright, they are on the move. Now it would be nice if we had a fleet at the moment and get rid of them. Fuck, it's gonna be expensive to buy these artillery. The upkeep. Maybe we should just go with 4 artillery per army, and then that way it'll just because the artillery is a little bit more expensive, though it's not that much more expensive. Raise a fleet here. Where they're gonna land.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Make haste, men. Laying an ambush.
I'll put you in ambush there. What's the chances?
Commander. Ready for orders.
25% chance. Well, if they can't see us, maybe they'll be tempted to land over here, and then we can crush them between the 2 armies.
Further orders. You may as well get comfy, men.
Actually, let's leave you in the settlement for now, just to get a little extra buffer for public order.
Rome needs
All right.
good fighters.
With 6 artillery. Let's go with 6 artillery. Why not? Why the fuck not? So this will be our early game army. I don't think I'm gonna bother with cavalry. You'll have to yeah. I don't know, we could always alter it later on. We'll wait to build this until we can actually build our aqueduct, and then that should help public order a little bit and help grow the province also. We should soon be able to move against these guys. Feeling pretty good about our army. Looks like, oh, son of a bitch, I've been getting to move you, haven't I? I mean, it's not terrible that you're. Yeah, let's go with lookout. I guess we'll keep our spy here. She's gaining experience for now, so can come and scout ahead. Got vision over here, so that's not really an issue. I really want to secure this province first, and then with these two armies together, we should have no trouble striking against Carthage itself. We just have to be careful crossing here, not to run into any fleets, but keeping our spy here to scout for us should be able to keep us from getting into any kind of trouble like that.
Your wisdom is renowned, and surely Athena...
We've been defensive allies for one turn, and already you're asking us to declare war on someone. Yeah, the fleet here, I don't want to really fight them out in the water, because it's going to be a lot more dangerous for our ships. Plague somewhere? In Neapolis? Where it is? There. Oh, it's the fucking army that's got plague. Good God. It's only gonna last for 2 turns. But anyway, guys, we've hit an hour, so I'm gonna stop it here. I was actually tempted to keep going for another half an hour, but I think I'm just trying to stick to my guns and keep it at an hour for each episode. I mean, we could come out here and fight them in the water, but I mean, it's gonna be a mess. We're gonna suffer a lot of casualties. I just prefer them to land. Fuck, they're building more forces over there. Anyway, guys, we'll figure this all out next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support for the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out for now.